While I was in COVID isolation twice, I watched way too much TV, but mostly public TV because it's commercial free. On regular TV, I grew to hate that commercial for some internet service with a kid saying, sharing, ugh. I mean, I don't mind it if there's enough to go around. He was okay with sharing toys with Charlie and his mint ice cream with his dad, but not the internet with his whole family at the same time. That's pushing a man too far, he said. Well, today's Bible lesson teaches that kid and us about sharing whatever with whomever and how much. The first reading tells us that God cares if the poor have something to warm themselves against the cold of the night. God cares about immigrants. God cares about those who cannot protect or provide for themselves. Hearing this, some might protest, but look at all the poor. God isn't caring for them. God might fire back and say, I am so caring for the poor. And I do it when I give other people more than they need, so that after they provide for themselves, they will share with the poor. I can't help it, God might say, if they keep for themselves what I meant for them to share with the poor. God respects our freedom, whereby we might choose to share or to keep stuff for ourselves. But our selfishness has a consequence, as we learn from the Scriptures. God can take back what He provides us, giving it to someone who will share, leaving us like the helpless poor that we refused to help. This is consistent with the biblical teaching on stewardship that says we don't own anything. Everything is on loan from God. We are only managers or stewards of what God entrusts to us. And we manage according to God's intention, the owner's intention. Namely, that we use this stuff to provide for ourselves and our dependents, but not only, also to share in support of the poor and the ministries of the church. What and how much is shared will differ from one person to another. But the common denominator is that our giving is sacrificial, that it hurts a little, that our giving is cheerfully done and out of love, like Jesus' gift from the cross to us. If we do that, God promises that in return we will receive a like amount and more. God will give us an abundance of what we're willing to share with others. If we share nothing, God will give us an abundance of nothing. If we share generously, our cup will runneth over. If that commercial for an internet service were to be inspired by this Bible lesson, it would have that kid saying, sharing, wowza, I mean, I like it. There's always enough to go around if we share cheerfully, out of love, until we feel the sacrificial pinch of it, just like Jesus did for us.